And one of the most important, in my opinion, certainly is the security that we can now take control of. Well, when it comes to security, one of the biggest names in home security, in wireless home security, that you don't have to install or anything else, that you don't have to pay a fee for every single month, is Blink. Blink makes some of the top sellers out in the marketplace today. And what we have is a 2-pack, which is great. So you get the front door, you get the back door, okay? And it's a 2-pack of your wireless security system. Yard sign is included. What you need to know about this system, because a lot of the other systems, maybe you can see something, but you can't hear. Or maybe you can see and hear something, but you can't speak on it. This does everything. This allows for the two-way talk. This allows for seeing a live picture of what is happening. And even more importantly than that, this does it at night as well. Because this has that infrared night vision, then you're gonna be able to see it at night as just like it's daytime almost. It's incredible. So you get 2 of these at a price today of $145.99. It's a feature price, it's on free shipping, and it's also on 5 flex payments. I'm gonna get right to Aaron Berger because I really just want you to see how great these are. And when you look at the price, I mean, literally, Aaron, $72.50 per camera. That is one of the best values out there.
It's an extraordinary value. I work with the folks at Amazon, and if you go to Amazon's website right now, you'll see this at a much higher price. And so you might be saying, well, how in the world do they do that? We do that because we at Amazon are direct partners with the folks at HSN, and today is the premiere, the broadcast premiere for HSN of Blink Home Security, which, by the way, the Blink outdoor security system is, they're the #1 selling cameras at Amazon. Think of all of the cameras and security cameras that they sell. These are their #1 selling cameras, and I'm gonna tell you why. One of the biggest things about these cameras is you put 2 AA batteries in here, and we include the batteries, okay? So for both of the cameras, once you put in 2 AA batteries, they have a 2-year battery life. So you'll be able to watch videos, you'll be able to see what's going on, motion detection, full 1080p high definition, night vision, two-way talk, all of that. And you don't have to charge them. You don't have to change the batteries for 2 years. They have a very special chip inside that allows for that. So that is one of the big differentiators. There are no wires. It is incredibly simple setup. Let's do this. Let's hear from Ryan. We have a little testimonial, and we'll be looking at a lot of videos and a lot of videos that users have captured using the Blink cameras. But let's take a listen to Ryan, and then we'll talk to you on the other side.
I remember when it happened, it was kind of this whole, like, is this really happening? It was the first time I'd really gotten like an evening alert. And as I opened the camera, I saw somebody walk by, and it was a guy looking into our vehicles. I got up, kicked all the lights on, opened up the garage door.
Thankfully, nothing happened that night, but it does worry me to know what would have happened had we not had the Blink camera.
The Blink system gave me a greater feeling of security in my home than I'd ever had before. It's a bigger deal than I realized. Blink made us a lifelong customer.
And the truth is, if you have this kind of security, I have a different security system. And I will tell you, Aaron, my guy Rich has a place out in Colorado, and somebody rang the door the other day, and I'm like, hello, how are you? I'm sitting, you know, here in St. Pete. And he's like, you know, there is water coming out of, it looks like a pipe is broken or something, and especially if you got a drought out there, you know, it's so awful. So I was able to get somebody over there to fix it. I mean, these types of stories are just inherent with this, because these systems have changed the way that we are able to live our lives, to be able to see, to interact. I mean, it's not just about, for example, crime. Certainly it is great with dealing with that. It's for everything.
Sure.
It's for ease of packages. It's for all of it. But when you get the affordability of Blink and the quality of Blink that you are getting, and look at, I love how tiny it is. And I like it because people won't even notice it, you know what I'm saying? So, because sometimes with some of the other systems, they're so big, they look at it and go, yeah, I don't think so. But this one, they won't even see it, which is so awesome. You do have a sign, a yard sign, that is included, but what an incredible system. And I got a deer picture on our front porch the other day.
Oh,
and
nice.
The deer just sat right down in our new little flower beds, and I was like, uh-oh, that could be lunch.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioning that, people love to check in on their pets during the day, just see how your pets are doing. Check in on the nanny, check in on babysitter, check in on, when the kids get home from school, all of those kind of things. Now, let's talk about property crime just for a minute. Did you know the vast majority of property crimes happen during the day between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., which is when most of us are at work, right? Also, did you know 7.9 million property crimes in the U.S. happen every 4 seconds? There's a property crime occurring in the United States. What does this do? It just prepares you a little bit better. There's again, motion detection is built in. So if anyone comes within 20 feet of the camera, you get an alert on your phone, your tablet as well. I have the tablet out here because it's larger, but the truth is you'll probably more often look at your phone just because it's what's in your pocket. So you get an alert, okay, wait, what do you mean somebody's at the door or there's motion going on? And then you open the camera. I have a camera here actually pointed at me just so you guys can see. You can see a little bit of motion. So that's actually me, and that's actually my studio. I have a second camera. I'll just close this and show you. Actually, I'll show you on the tablet. I have a second camera because this comes with two out on my patio pointing at the door. So if someone were at the door, if someone were dropping off a package, or if anybody was out there that shouldn't be out there, that I didn't want to be out there, it's just as easy as you just press the little, it looks like a video camera, and that gives you a live view. So you can get a live view at any time. Also, if you take, and I'm going to talk about this sync module in a minute, if you take the sync module and you pop a USB in it, this will record your videos as well. So you'll have video, and you don't have to pay an ongoing fee. And that's one of the biggest things about this. It's not $10 a month or $20 a month or anything like that. You're not paying someone to monitor your home, and you're not paying any sort of fee. If you pop in your own USB, that will take care of the video. I think that will take care of saving the video for you, I should say. I think we've got an animation we're going to take a look at just to look at, it's a really nice feature. I haven't seen it before. So the sync module, which is what I was just holding up, that's kind of the brains of the operation. That plugs in inside your house, okay? So you plug that into the wall, and it connects to your Wi-Fi, and that talks to the cameras. Then the cameras you can put anywhere. They have a 110-degree field of view, night vision built in, a 20-foot motion detection field, which can be modified, by the way, and a two-way talk feature. So if someone's dropping off a package, or if you see something you don't like, you can literally take your phone and go, hey, get off my front porch. You know, there's a real surprise factor to that for sure. But again, whether it's for security, whether it's checking in on what's going on in your home during the day, one of the best things about these, you get the sync module. This plugs in inside the house. It can go anywhere. It just needs to be within about 100 feet of the cameras. These are the cameras, and you can use them in two ways. You can either just set it on a ledge, so you don't have to drill anything, you don't have to attach anything, or if you want, like you've seen in some of the videos, if you want to attach it, there are this little mounting bracket as well, and it comes with two little screws. It can screw in anywhere, and then that can, of course, go on a wall, and it can be angled in any way. You know, the big thing, Alice, today is this is the first time we've had this available. It's the #1 selling camera of its type from Amazon. It's wireless security, 2-year battery life. We don't sell another security camera that comes anywhere near that. There are no ongoing fees. You buy it, and you're done. We call this the outdoor camera, and it is sort of an outdoor design in that it's waterproof, rainproof, weatherproof. We even have a video we'll show you a little bit, or it's in the middle of a hailstorm, but it's indoor, outdoor. You certainly can use these cameras anywhere you want. Again, night vision is built in as well.
So let me ask you this. If I buy a couple of sets of these, can I add,
Yes.
so I can add them all to that?
You absolutely.
Okay.
Up to 10, yeah. So you can buy other cameras individually. You can have up to 10 cameras on your one sync module. And you'll see, if you take a look at my, I have a Fire tablet out here right now. You'll see, in fact, let me just pick it up and show you a little bit more clearly, that it's giving me kind of a preview. Those are pictures that I've taken from the 2 cameras that I have set up now. If I had a 3rd or 4th or 5th camera, I would just scroll down and I can go to any of those cameras. And again, if you want to take the live view, you just press that little button that looks like a video camera, and this is going into the live view now. In fact, I'll even turn it this way so it'll give it to us in full screen. So that's now a live view. That's a live view. I'm waving to my camera that's over there from my studio. You see it's just a second or two delayed, but that's a live view from the Blink camera that I have set up inside. I also have a Blink camera set up outside, and you can take that live view at any time. It will record clips with the motion detection set up. It will record clips. It's up to you, anywhere from 5 seconds to 30 seconds long. So you see right now some user-generated content, some of the things that the camera has caught in like that. You know, that's probably not how you want the guys handling your recycling, right? You see if somebody's on the porch, or if somebody pulls up, or if a car pulls into the driveway, any of those things, it will record those things for you. It will let you know they're going on, and then you have proof. That's one of the most important things about this. We'll show you an intruder montage here in a minute. This is something I really want you guys to see. You now have their face and their person and their actions on camera. So if, you know, God forbid, you've got to go to the police or whatever, again, a property crime happens in the US every 4 seconds, almost 8 million a year. You want to have these sort of things recorded, right? This is the kind of thing that when law enforcement comes, you want to say, oh yeah, I've got a recording. This is what they look like. This is what happened. This is where it was. This is what time it was. These things are important to keep us all safe, Alice.
You know what? This is an amazing system that today at a feature price, $50 off of our normal price. 5 flex payments, free shipping, you get the 2 cameras, you get that base unit, you get everything you need. But most importantly, you get one of the most important tools. This is life-changing. It is so incredible. The information, Aaron, that you get with this, that you never could have gotten another way. For me, this is one of my favorite things to present, because even, for example, when my mom was living by herself, I could monitor everybody who was coming.
Yes.
I could tell when the caregivers showed up. I could watch their shift change at night just to make sure everybody was okay. I could talk to people. I could see at night. This is a system that is going to work for you, but look at how small these cameras are. But these do everything. These check every single one of the boxes, and they're indoor and outdoor. Some of the others that we sell are primarily just for outdoor cameras because they got the big lights and everything else on them. These can go indoors, these can go outdoors. You will be able to converse with someone. I was amazing. I mean, this guy's standing on the front porch, and he's like, you got water pouring out of the back of your house. I don't know what's going on, but you've got a problem. I'm like, thank you so much. I mean, how else am I gonna know? I don't have any other alert. I could get somebody over there immediately to fix that, to cut off the water supply. This is the kind of thing that I don't think there's an amount of money that would ever compensate for the kind of situations this can alert you to, but not having to spend another dime. And then there's the battery life, because I've got to tell you, that is the game changer. The other problem with some of these other cameras is they suck up the batteries, and you'd use them for a couple of months or a few months, and then they go dead, and you have to either go up high, try and get them, try and re-hook them up, and all this other stuff. 2 years on a couple of, what is it, AA batteries? 2 years. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. That are included. That's a game changing.
From the minute you get the box home.
You even get the batteries?
The batteries, the batteries are in the box. Yeah, you have to. Right. In fact, there's this little tool that we include. You unscrew the back, you put in the batteries, and that's it. By the way, it's about a 10-minute setup. It is a wireless setup. So there are no wires. You plug there's a cable that comes along with the sync module. This gets plugged into the wall. That's the only thing that gets plugged in. It can go anywhere as long as it's about 100 feet or so distance from the cameras. That's kind of the maximum distance. We have a testimonial that I want you guys to hear. We're going to get the testimonial from Alan ready. You mentioned something to me, Alice, or you mentioned something to all of us just a moment ago about watching the caretakers for your parents. I think that's something, frankly, that we're going through in my family right now. And just being able to keep an eye, not only for crime, but on the people that you love, right, because you're not home all day long, right? So take a listen to Alan. He talks about this a little bit and how Blink has helped him and his family in this situation.
Having that extra set of eyes through the Blink home monitoring system has really been something that's given us a great deal of peace of mind. My wife and I, we both work outside of the home. There are instances that come up where we have to involve family members or friends to help get our children to school. It gives us peace of mind in knowing that our children are making it where they're supposed to be going.
Hey, sweetheart, how was volleyball practice?
As well as arriving back home when they're supposed to. My personal experience with the Blink home monitoring system, it's been nothing but positive.
That's incredible. To be able to check in with your kids and you're still working, or to check in on even towards my mom's end of life time, then I could sit there and watch her and make sure that she was comfortable, because I couldn't stay with her, you know, for the entire time. So it was amazing being able, with the incredible clarity and the ability to converse. There's so many different ways you can use this. I would recommend you buy 2 sets of these, use the flex payment, use the free shipping and handling, but use this system and get a handle on so many different aspects of your life. It really is life-changing. That's not an overstatement.
As we get ready to show you guys some footage from nighttime, I want you to see the night vision that's built into this. I'll just remind you, this is wireless. There are no ongoing fees. There is a 2-year battery, so you don't have to change the batteries in this for 2 years. And again, we include them. It's incredibly easy to set up. There's not someone else monitoring your home. You're monitoring your home now, which is great. You have control over what's going on, what people say, oh, that looks like that's a live view from HSN. That's awesome. But that's Tyler kind of hopping into the, we have an outdoor camera set up there, but we have some B-roll that we want to show you guys that, yeah, just, I love seeing this nighttime. You know, these are things that all happen in the evening. And I think it's so important to note, it's not just, you know, when it's sunny and when it's bright out. Yes, the majority of property crimes happen between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., but know that your camera, whether it's indoors or outdoors, whether it's light or dark, in all lighting conditions and all weather conditions, it's capturing what's going on. It's your eyes and ears for you. That two-way talk is another huge thing. I've sold other systems like this, home monitoring systems, where you had to pay you had to pay a subscription fee monthly in order to have two-way talk. You don't have to pay any monthly subscription fee. There is an option if you want to store video on the cloud. It's like $3 a month for a camera. You can do that if you want, but you absolutely don't have to pay anything. You can pop, if you want to save video, all you do is pop a little USB thumb drive, up to 256 gigabyte thumb drive, into your camera. Again, motion detection built in, night vision built in, 1080p high definition video built in. You can turn the camera on anytime you want. You can set it to take, I know, cute, right? I mean, these are the kind of things we love. You can set it to take a snapshot every hour, just so you have a rolling every hour sort of record of what's going on, of what's happening at your place. I love it. I think it's an incredibly dynamic